Oh, well, hello there, sweetie. Who are you? Who do you belong to? Let me just check the list here. Humans. What's your name, sweetheart? What's your name? Okay, and you are human on one of the... Right, on one of the... Okay, yes, I see you. Have you right here. You'll be with me today, actually. Yes, so this exchange program basically teaches humans how dragon culture works, and everyone else kind of picked what dragon they would like to follow, like an ice dragon or an earth dragon, but you put any, and we kind of ran out of others, so you're with me. I'm not really any particular kind of dragon. I'm kind of a half-breed, kind of a mix. Most other dragons don't really like me because of that. But maybe you will. Maybe you'll learn something about mixed culture and I don't know. But you're with me, sweetheart. Nice to meet you. Why don't we give you a tour, give you a little show round of our little society here? Would that be good? All right. Would you like to ride me? That might be easier if you just hop up on my back, hold on to my horns. Oh no, sweetheart, I don't mind at all. I've been ridden by a lot of humans. Typically in dragon culture, riding is a little demeaning, a little patronizing, but it depends on the individual dragon. Just always ask first before trying to get on a dragon's back. And I am giving you express permission to climb up there so I can give you a little aerial tour. It's easier to see everything from the air anyway. Oh, you don't like heights? Okay, well I can stay on the ground then. It's just, you have very small legs. So I will be walking and you will be trying to keep up with me the whole time. So why don't we not fly because little ground human is afraid of heights. Let you just climb on my back and I'll walk you around, but we won't leave the earth, I promise. Okay? Does that sound good? Alright. Here, step on my claw here. Put your hand right there. Yeah, boost up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Up you go. See? It's not so bad. It's not heights. I'm barely 8 feet tall, okay? It's like taller than you by like 3 feet. You're fine. Don't stress about it. We're not gonna fly. Oop, mind the wing, dear, please. If you could put your leg... There we go. Okay. Now, are we all comfy cozy? Wonderful. Now I can continue with the tour. So, our little dragon society here is home to many species of dragons. As you can see, we've been operating for many thousands of years. A little sanctuary away from the rest of the world, away from hunters, away from most humans, except rare instances like our human exchange program, which you are a part of. You are here to learn about dragon culture and hopefully go back and tell other humans about us and convince them not to try to kill us, because so many humans try to kill us. And personally, I was like, oh, let's try to kill them back. But apparently that just makes it worse, because if you kill humans, other humans get angry and come after you for revenge, which is something I have learned in my 3,000 years. So the elders have decided we are doing an outreach program. We are trying to make friends with the humans. Over there we have ice dragon territory, clearly because it's all snow and ice. The top of the mountain there is lava dragon territory. They live pretty much inside the volcano. It's not active though, so don't worry. They keep a pretty tight lid on the volcano, but they do go swimming in the lava from time to time. I've heard humans can't do that. Is it true your skin just burns away? Seems like a shame. Going for a swim in the lava It's very relaxing. It's an excellent pastime. I do it a lot myself. Over there we have the earth dragons, the tree dragons, the garden dragons, whatever. A whole mass of herbivores. As an omnivore, I can appreciate plant eaters, but I can't imagine a life without sheep. I eat a lot of sheep. Speaking of sheep, those over there are our pastures for our livestock. We trade with humans in nearby villages, so we don't steal their livestock. We trade them, and then we eat our livestock, because apparently it's fine to eat sheep if you paid for the sheep first. Human laws are weird. Like, if I want to go eat a sheep, I can't just scoop a sheep up and eat it. I have to go to the person who owns the sheep, which is weird in and of itself, because it's an animal. Why would you own any... Anyway, I go to them, I give them a piece of my hoard, which I collect jewels, thank you very much. All dragons have different hoards, different dragons collect different things, but me personally, jewels, gems, sparkly bits, pearls, beautiful. I don't have much anymore, unfortunately. There's not a whole lot of room here for hoards, but we do have a couple. We have a couple, a book hoard that is kind of our library. One of the dragons here has a hoard of dogs, living dogs. He just collects them, and you can go over there and play with the dogs, because humans like dogs, right? Okay, well, don't have to do that then. You can come look at my shinies. I like showing off my shinies. And maybe I'll let you have a bracelet. I wish my wrists were small enough to wear the human bracelets, because they're so pretty. But no, they're big and they're scaly, and nothing can fit past these massive claws. And even if I did get it on, it would just get in the way when I'm flying and I'm trying to catch things. It's an inconvenience, but I can appreciate beauty. So I have a lot of beautiful things hanging up in my cave, shiny and sparkly. They bring me joy. And it is important for a dragon to have joy because our lives are so long and typically solitary. So it keeps us from diving into the ground. On another note, over here we have our cafeteria, which is for humans only. As you can notice, the doors are much too small for me to fit through. We have noticed that humans like to have their own space to go hide when we're annoying, which we can be annoying, but you are little annoying things too, so if you're ever hungry, that's where you need to go to get human food, because obviously you don't eat whole sheep raw like I do. So we have cooks in there that ruin perfectly good meat by putting plants on it. I am just saying, meat was meant to be eaten freshly killed and raw. But different culture, I respect human culture, as we're trying to get humans to respect ours. I'm a little bit salty. I have had lots of run-ins with humans. As I've said, I've had a lot of humans ride me. Some consensually and some not consensually. I was a captured dragon for a while when I was younger and smaller. I was used as a tank, an object of war, and it sucked because I don't like using my fire to hurt people. I like using my fire to warm a stone before I lay on it, or lightly char a lamb before I eat it. And it's not cooking, that's not the same thing. Cooking, you mix a bunch of things together and you ruin the taste of fresh meat. But a little char on the outside, just to burn away the dirt. Just a little cleansing fire. Delicious. Perfect. But if you're hungry, cafeteria. Otherwise, good luck, because humans can't eat raw meat for some reason. Because worms. Well, but again, cleansing fire. Just cleanse, and then the worms die because fire. That's not what cooking is, though. Cooking is different. You add things, you add plants, you add water. Okay, I suppose in principle the idea is the same. Killing the germs and the worms in the meat by using heat. But I still prefer raw meat. Raw and juicy. As a mixture of different species, I don't really have a particular place that I stay. I have a cave in the cavern wall, and that's my home. That's where I live. It's not really in any designated area because I don't really have designated powers. I just have typical fire, which is disappointing because I wanted something cool like ice, like my mom. Oh, my father is a stone dragon, so I was hoping I would get something either stone or ice related, preferably both. It'd be cool if I could freeze something and then have it turn to stone, but no, I got nothing. I got basic firepower that everybody else has. Lucky me. How come you didn't pick, like, you wanted to shadow an ice dragon for the day and learn about ice dragon culture? You just said any dragon. I mean, it's kind of hard for any dragon since all of our subspecies have such particular cultures. So why did you pick any dragon? Well, I hope I will do a satisfactory job of informing you of all aspects of dragon culture. I can't consider myself an expert, but I did start this program. I got everyone involved with it, and I escorted all the humans to where they need to go, so I do like that someone picked to be with me. Well, I like humans. I am salty about the humans that treated me poorly, but they are long since dead. It's been 1,000 years since then, and I don't hold a grudge very long. So, I appreciate that you're making an effort to learn about dragon culture, and I'm not resentful to your species. You can trust me, is what I'm trying to say. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you and I will be friends. You seem to be interested in dragons and dragon culture, and I like an interested human. Interested and curious humans make the most fascinating discoveries. Well, dragons aren't much of inventors or scientists per se. We just gather and hunt. But humans, you see things differently. You see what could be, not just what is. And I hope what could be here is an alliance with humans and dragons working together to make the world a better place, I guess. Or at least have there be less hunters coming after me and my friends. That is the goal. Less death, preferably. But humans are also very bloodthirsty, you need to fight something. If you don't have something to fight, you fight amongst yourselves. And it's almost worse, you know? See, dragons, the different factions disagree. They don't see eye to eye on a lot of things, but dragons don't hurt other dragons. That's incomprehensible to us. So when we see humans at war with other humans over land, we're just like, oh, okay, have fun with that, I guess, and we retreat into our caves. But the humans seem to think it's a great idea to coax us out of our caves and try to get us involved in whatever war that they're fighting at the moment. And my elders are tired of it. The elder dragons who started this place don't want to fight anymore, and neither do I. We have more important things we can be doing with our thousands of years and with your 100 years. There's better things you can be doing than hurting other people. You know? Oh, good. See, I'm glad you agree. Hopefully, your human intelligence and our dragon culture can combine to make something that's new, something that's curious, but also not bloodthirsty and not going to war with itself. Does that make sense? So that is the goal of this exchange program. That's why I started it and put such an effort into getting humans to come up here. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you're here. Why don't we go to my cave and I can show you my shinies and you can put on some bracelets and I can see how cute you look in them, and then we can talk about saving the world together. Does that sound like a good plan? Okay, let's go.